Hi guys, Lookfuck here and welcome to another FIFA 19 Team of the Season player review, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the 93 rated League on Team of the Season Thauvin, and this card does look pretty awesome and he did cost me 251,000 coins in the 5 games that I played with. He scored me 1 goal and got me 2 assists, and he does have a 3-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Moving along to in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 96 shot power, his 99 heading accuracy, his 97 curve, and finally his 97 agility. And I did have the Maestro chemistry style applied to this team of the season Thauvin. And now I should explain before we get any further into the video, I didn't actually play 5 games with him. I only played 4 games with him as usual for most of my reviews. I know in the player bio it does say 5, but that wasn't the case, purely because one of the matches I went into, some guy was on purpose relegating themselves, which so I've come up against, well, maybe about 5 people in the past few days that are on purpose relegating themselves. You know, they put like a bronze team and they'll just, sometimes they'll either concede a goal for you and give you the win, or sometimes they'll just be a complete idiot. I want to say another word. I'm sure you can kind of guess the word I want to say, but we'll just sometimes be an idiot and we'll just leave just so they can relegate themselves. I don't get the point in that. I think it's a bit stupid to be wasting your weekends on relegating yourself. Way too much time on their hands. But anyway, not focusing on those, focusing on Team of the Season Thauvin. And this is a decent card. You know, don't get me wrong, his stats are fantastic. Decent price at just over 250,000 coins. You know, 93 rated. Yeah, it's a decent winger card. There aren't too many bad stats to him for the most part. They're very, very good high green stats. It's decent. And overall in game, if I want to give a quick little summary of him right now, I kind of enjoyed him. I don't think he's the most insane card that I've ever used as a winger, far from that, but I think he's a decent card that probably maybe is worth spending your money on if you got the coins and you need maybe someone from the league on in the right winger position. Maybe he is worth going and spending your coins on him. But let's have a look at his pros first. For me, his first pro was his passing. 2 assists in the 4 games. In my opinion, from a winger, that's actually a decent return. In my opinion, to get goal contributions, whether that be goals or assists from wingers, sometimes I can actually find it a little bit difficult. Maybe you might have known that from previous wingers that I've reviewed. Sometimes I don't get the best return to them, so to get 3 goal contributions in 4 games I was actually pretty happy with. And yes, those 2 assists are very good. His vision at 90 goes up to 94, his short passing goes to 99, his long passing goes to 90. He's also got really good crossing and curve. Having said that, I didn't think his crossing or curve was insane in game, just from like open play crosses or from corners. Never really created too many chances from his crosses, to be honest, which is a little bit disappointing. Occasionally he will create chances, but for the most part, it was his through balls, it was his nice short passing that allowed him to get the assists, and 2 of his assists were pretty good. In particular, one of them I thought was a very, very good assist. But yeah, in general, his passing play was very, very good. I couldn't fault that whatsoever. His second pro as well will be his pace. Overall, 92 pace with the 96 acceleration and the 87 sprint speed. He does feel very quick. For the most part, he can pace pretty much away from almost any other defender and any other midfielder or fullback or whatever, so that was very good. It allows him to get into good opportunities, to create chances for his team and stuff as well. So pace wise, fantastic. He can catch up to defenders to try and make not up to defenders, he can catch up to midfielders to try and make tackles on them as well, because the tackling stats aren't the best, but he did make one pretty decent tackle actually in game for me. But yeah, no, pace wise and passing I thought was very, very good for Thauvin, which is obviously good for a winger. In terms of cons to him, there aren't really any major issues I do have to him, but we will have a look at some of his other stats of the cards. I thought his finishing I was expecting a little bit more from, if I'm totally honest. With the Maestro Chem style, he goes to 99 positioning, 99 shot power, as well as 99 long shots. Was a bit disappointed in game because I didn't think he had anywhere near 99 long shots or 99 shot power. He's also got 91 finishing as well. He got me 1 goal, which was from a free kick. To be quite honest, he just didn't have that many chances with me at all. Like, I was mainly focused on like trying to get the assists or just passing the ball to Eusebio or to Remy. I'd never really had that many chances on goal with him, but when I did, they just felt a bit average, to be honest. I don't think they're terrible or anything like that. I wouldn't let it, put you off the card, because I'm sure that, if I was to continue using him, he would get me a few more goals than the 1 goal he just ended up getting me in the 4 games. But yeah, I was expecting it to be a little bit better, but I don't think it's anything to be a major worry to the cards, in my opinion. Also, I want to quickly touch on his dribbling as well. Again, 4-star skill, which is pretty awesome, which I'm sure you guys will be able to utilize as well. And some of his dribbling stats are insane, because his agility, his ball control, his dribbling, all going up to 79. His balance at 80 isn't the greatest, and I think that kind of maybe does bring down that dribbling and how, it doesn't feel as good as what it maybe should do, and it's because of his 80 balance. He still feels pretty, smooth and stuff like that on the ball. He doesn't feel sluggish or anything like that, but it's not the best dribbling we've had from a winger. He's no Lionel Messi, let's put it like that. He's no Mohamed Salah team of the season card. He's no Gareth Bale or anything like that when it comes to, dribbling or stuff like that. But, it's decent. It's just not the best that I've ever seen from a card. But yes, there's no major issues to him. I just don't think it's I think overall from the league on, if you need a winger from the league on, I think he's a pretty good right winger to go for. I think, yes, he is better than the regular goals and Mbappe cards, but I don't think it's the most insane cards in the world. But I think, again, if you get him like your team season guarantee pack, if you get him in red player picks, if you can get him for around 200,000 coins on the market, I think it's a decent option if you're looking to get maybe a French winger or a winger for your league on teams. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish off the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.